Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome everyone to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. Guys, we'll kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Oklahoma State's offense will start this game off. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
He wants to change this route. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Cowboys!
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting the drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will go to work for the first time today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole. It was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
How about this confidence in their field goal kicker? They're going to pat him on the butt and say, go give us 3, big fella. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
This offense just can't find a way to get it going, and I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far...
He's got it down the left. That defense got gashed, but they finally get into the turf at the 47.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of...
Turning it on at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's now 2nd and goal.
No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3.
21, Ohio State, 10.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And they'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
On 4th down, going to the air. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell.
With the run on 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The offense changing the play. Motion from the wide receiver. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Another top 25 team goes down. Hadn't played at Oklahoma State in a minute. That was fun. Bang, bang. So, 223 rushing yards for us. Kept them in the negative. 2 rushing touchdowns. Their quarterback was on point. I mean, it's Ohio State, number 7 ranked team in the nation. So you expect that. They threw for 223, 2 touchdowns to the same guy who was out there killing us. Typical Ohio State wide receiver. Our QB was 13 of 14, 142 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. We were 4 for 5 on 3rd. They were 2 for 6. +1 in the turnover margin. We got that interception. They were trying to rush. Time of possession. Killed them by 3 times the possession. And that's how you keep them out the field, keep their offense from scoring. All right, there goes the senior QB. Converted a kicker to QB. 13 of 14, 142 yards and 3 passing touchdowns. Curd, he's just a sophomore, man. Just a sophomore. 25 carries, 221 yards, 2 touchdowns. The QB/kicker. 6 carries, 2 yards, because he got sacked once, so had to make up for that. Mayer. And I messed up on that one play. When I flipped it, I should have just did a regular run play. That's how I ended up with that damn fumble. Mayer, 5 catches, 63 yards, 1 touchdown. Cantrell, 3 catches for 44 yards. Shelby, 3 catches for 26 yards and a touch. And then Skoranek, shout out to Notre Dame, converted QB to wide receiver, 2 catches for 9 yards and a touchdown. That's the sack given up by Galifo. He's just a sophomore. Hey, look, he's a star already. 90 overall, that's a sophomore. It happens, man. You'll be all right. Barmore with 11 pancakes. Dean, Matlock, and Sate with 4 pancakes. Shelby with 3 pancakes. On the defensive side, looks like we were led by Slack. 6 total tackles. He actually played safety for us. And then you got Smith with 5 tackles. He's just a sophomore. Look at him, a 92 overall. I don't know what Oklahoma State did down there, boy. That oil money was kicking it to them NILs. All right, Raymond, you see him there, 4 tackles. Willie, he gave up touchdown, but he got the interception. He's a senior. He'll be gone. 3 tackles with the interception. You see me there, Warlow. 3 tackles for losses, 2.5 sacks. We got a few tackles for losses. Not too much. Half a sack for Spencer on the other end. Appreciate you for tuning in. Stay smart. Stay safe. More action to come. Remix. Bang, bang.